Alright. So, last time we played, you guys had uh, traveled to Mallhaven to rescue the girls, but in order to make a trade for them from people who bought them as slaves, you guys were, yeah, to work off their debt to whoever they owed it to. Uh, you were sent to the secret woods to try and collect this bauble beast for one of the families that had one of the daughters, with the idea that there might be multiple beasts or treasure to be found. Uh, it was rumored that this bauble beast was with a group of, I believe you guys found out what type of group was there. Um, if not, I'm not spilling the beans. But you guys are able to find a pair of individuals who were wandering about this forest that had some pretty nasty mushrooms in it. And so you guys tracked them down, had a quick conversation, and found that Valen and Eon were kind of looking for the same group. So, deciding to travel together, you've made a plan to try to lure someone to you. Unfortunately, the individual you lured to you was not the individual or group that you were looking for, as this individual turned out to be just another wanderer, though one that did supposedly happen to trade with these individuals that you're looking for, giving you a rock to help find these people by putting it in a river. They left you as you guys settled for the night. A rolling rainbow thunderstorm clapped through the sky and is pouring down upon you as you begin to prepare for the next day. Looking forward, or looking out, you guys were able to scout a section that was glowing purple and decided to head in that direction in the morning. So, that is kind of where we left off. I'm assuming you guys might have lost me at some point in there.
Nope.
Oh,
Well,
No,
no.
I definitely recall
Yeah, the whole time.
we're going to purple.
Alright. As you guys are getting ready to head to purple, let me go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and get some exploration activities. Figure out what everyone's doing as you guys are heading towards this purple section of the forest that's glowing.
Let's see.
I think that's the right one.
It's not going
No,
up.
that's not the right one.
Did you need it to pop up again for you, Aaron?
Yeah.
Ah, search. Gotcha. Alright. So, Nathan, Valen, and Co, if I can get blind perception checks from you. William, if I can get a blind stealth. Azan, you are scouting, which is going to give everyone a +1 to their initiative if and when we reach an encounter. Jeez. as you guys begin to make your way towards this purple glow, with the intention of finding a river. You guys begin moving along. You just hear William making tons of noise, talking to himself about being stealthy, and just absolutely butchering it. While William, you
Inside
feel
voices.
so confident in your abilities right now. As you guys begin to approach, you see that it's not so much a there we go, that's better. As you begin to approach, you notice that it's not a river up ahead. You instead see that you're coming across glowing purple flowers, and the flowers grow up into the trees even. As you're approaching, you even notice a figure in the middle of this section of the forest that's glowing.
Oh.
Well, this isn't the river.
Nope.
It's not the river we were looking for.
You know, we could go around and, avoid this.
What if it's the Jabberwocky thingy?
The hell's a Jabberwocky?
Beast.
Well, I sure hope it's not Jabberwocky. We don't have any Vorpal weapons.
What the
I
hell's
mean
a
the
Vorpal weapon?
bobble beast. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh,
Any weapon can be a Vorpal weapon. You just wave it around and yell snicker snack.
Only if it's Brillig.
all right, fine. We'll walk in there. Who wants to go first?
Valen, it
do I
seems
recognize
that
anything?
all of your time here, it's caused you a lot of trauma, as you are
Grief.
you are so sure of many things being illusions. However, you have an eerie feeling about this thing in front of you, whatever it is.
All right, guys, I got a bad feeling about this one, but let's go. And Valen takes the vanguard, but he does so with a hand kind of up on his the hilt of his greatsword behind his back, and he's giving a very skeptical stare towards this purple figure.
I'm assuming none of us have heard anything about this kind of thing before.
Correct, you have not.
Well, hi there, ho there, neighbor.
As you begin to approach and kind of gently call out, the individual there doesn't turn around and doesn't seem to speak, but you all hear in your heads, "Why, hello there, neighbor."
All right.
I don't know about you guys, that's pretty fancy.
God, is that you? Finally, after all this time, you speak to me?
About how far away are we from this figure?
How far away do you guys want to be?
Probably 60 feet will be, perfectly fine with me. Well, I lied, 50 feet.
I would
Sorry.
have sneaked closer, maybe about 30 feet away from God.
Yeah, I wouldn't have snuck. I'd have just been 30 feet closer.
30 feet? Okay.
I'll join them at 30 feet.
I'll
Don't
split
leave
the
them hanging.
difference at 45.
Well, with all the voices calling out, you all again hear, God, is that you?
Alright, so, it's echoing us, so let's see if this kind of seems like an illusion. So, and then you guys see Valen reach into his satchel and pulls out a piece of chalk, and he just veers back and chalks it at the figure.
Okay.
I'll subtract one little bit of chalk from my inventory. I don't
um,
think I'm getting it back.
Not likely. Chalk in a bunch of flowers. I doubt it. But, go ahead and make an athletics check for me. Visible.
Sure, I love those.
I know you do.
Average. Go.
Alright. As the chalk kind of is going center mass for this individual, it seems to go straight through them as you hear it kind of thudding behind them.
Alright, there we go, folks. It's an illusion.
It's an illusion.
It's an annoying illusion.
Are we familiar at all with these flowers in the area?
Not likely. You are welcome to make a recall knowledge check. So if you want to use the basic action macro, that would be the best way to do that.
I think we have to have something to target for that.
You shouldn't have to for a recall knowledge. Yep, it works.
We have to have our tokens out. Oh, never mind, I'm wrong.
Yep, it worked.
How do you do?
Get the basic actions macro tool, click it, and then click on recall knowledge.
Oh wait, I'm trained in nature. Yeah. What?
Oh wait, did it work?
Oh,
saw
did I
some
say
text pop up,
nature?
but I didn't see a roll.
Oh, did you say that? I'm wrong then.
I swear he said nature.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, that's true.
I'm just
Well,
trying to check the GM.
I will.
It was an illusion.
Yes, I'll attempt. I'll attempt nature. Be wrong.
Well, the fancy thing about recall knowledge is
You
GM
don't
can
know.
select the thing most appropriate.
That's true. Guys, tulips. Trust me.
Alright.
We're supposed to find a river to chuck this rock into, right? So, like, this is just a distraction at this point.
A complete distraction. Yes.
But it's
I'd like to use my
interesting.
traveler's lore for my recall knowledge, by the way. Just throwing it out there. Well-traveled man.
When I click on it, it gives me like a bit of text, but I don't think it's rolling anything.
It is rolling.
It's hidden from us.
Yeah. Like, even if I click to reveal to everyone, it won't show it. It's that secret.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's
oh
part
no,
of the
I
module.
clicked that like 6 times.
I
It's
know.
spamming him.
I'm taking your first one.
Yes, that makes sense.
Sorry to say your first one was not your best one. Alright.
The dice be dicing.
Yep. As you all look at these flowers and just take it in, they aren't something you're familiar with. I would say Valen, and William, you can identify that there's some sort of tulip, but there's something unique about it where you can't place your finger on it.
That being a euphemism, not we literally can't touch the flower, right?
Well, you can touch them, but like you don't. Something's off. I mean, sure they're tulips, but there's something mystical about them. They're not a basic tulip.
Well,
Sounds
can
good.
I
I just wanted that clarification.
gather some of these mystical tulips?
Sure.
As Valen sees you do that, you kind of hear his armor clink as he turns to watch you, and he just goes, "Man, I think you should leave those just where they are.
What for?
This place is giving me really bad vibes. I think we should just move on before something tries to kill us."
I mean, it's gonna try to kill us. There's not.
Look, we're in a magical forest with magical plants. Those things could be emitting like spores or something. We should probably just, that's a good point. And then Valen puts his helmet back on.
Right.
He's encasing himself in his armor. Right, we should just let's go. he starts to like try and he tries to like circumvent and kind of cut a circle around this mysterious figure and just move on.
You wouldn't say we have, an obligation to the collective knowledge of society to find out what's going on here?
What are you, a librarian?
Like, a little bit.
Let's stay if you want, but look, we're after bandits and mainly a river at the moment, and that's what I'm here to
Yep.
do. So,
Yep. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, we're kind of on a clock here.
All right.
society can take care of itself.
Okay, I'm not saying we're not on, the clock here. I'm saying before we walk all the way away, I would like to slowly approach the figure and look at it more closely.
All right. As you approach the figure, they seem to just be standing there, not really doing anything. They're looking away from you.
I'm gonna gesture back reassuringly at the rest of the party, because everything's fine. I'm sure it's fine. And then sort of clearly approach, like if it were a person, I think this will be like a very obvious approach, and call out in common, Hail, how do you do this day?
What time of day did you reference?
No particular time, just day.
Oh, okay. And you hear them call back, Hail, how do you do this day? God, is that you?
Okay, very strange. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk right up and see what's going on with this person. Are you just an echo in the woods? Some sort of strange plant thing? Do you look like a person?
As
I
you
want to call out, I'm stupid, and see what it says.
A gentle tap of the shoulder.
as William calls out, I am stupid. Before
Your
the
cat's meow.
before the anticipated return of the voice, Aaron touches it, or not Aaron, Azan touches it on the shoulder.
And your hand's gonna fall off or something.
Teleported to another universe.
Valen's just giving you mad stink eye as you do this.
Azan, the second you touch this thing on the shoulder, you feel immense pain in your very own shoulder. The rest of you see the purple figure disappear. And you see Azan fall to the ground, screaming in extreme pain.
See Valen, just he's like wanting to throttle Aslan from afar as he's approaching. Like, what do you think was gonna happen?
Azan, can I get a will save from you?
Should it be blind?
Uh, no, this one could be public.
Am I alive?
No, become the bard.
You're now a transparent, glowing purple figure.
I'll play a bard if I die.
As you feel this immense pain in your right shoulder, you find yourself standing in a similar grove. In fact, it looks to be the same. But the figure before you, whose shoulder you just tapped, turns around. In the robes is what looks to be a little boy.
Hey, at least it's not a thirsty cat boy.
Okay, I'm assuming that communication might be a little strained, what with the intense pain and all.
You
So-
don't feel any more pain.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, we'll take a friendly demeanor. Say, hello? Do I still see the rest of the party? Are they still here?
You don't see anybody else except for this little boy. Hello. God, is that you? As the little boy looks curiously up at you.
I'm going to ask him, what are you?
What are you?
I'm gonna gesture at myself, say Azan, and then gesture at him, looking for some sort of...
And he'll point at you, Azan. And then point at himself
Super productive, okay.
and look puzzled.
Looking around, do you know where my colleagues are?
The individual gestures pointing behind you, and while Azan is lying on the ground screaming, what are you guys doing?
I've Valen's run up to him to see if he's exploding or something. But yeah, just kind of like a general wellness check on him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a medicine if you would, please.
Very trained eye that Valen has for this.
Right.
I would like to go on guard for potential threats, thinking
Okay.
it might be an ambush or something along those lines.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Yeah, let's stay on guard.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception as well. And I believe that leaves Nathan.
Can I do like an arcana or a nature, like the combination of circumstances? Be like, hey, dude is down, like weird illusion stuff, like the combination of stuff going on. Does that trigger any like, oh,
Yeah.
this could be this?
Yeah. You're more than welcome to roll either one of those.
You know, I'll go academia actually,
Okay.
if that's cool.
Yep, that works for me. Okay. As you guys rush forward, Valen, as you're looking at Azan, you're not noticing anything physically wrong with him. There's no...
Oh, he's alive.
Oh yeah, he's alive. He's screaming.
Okay. That was the main goal of my examination.
Yep. Yeah. You're not seeing anything that would require medical attention. Nothing that you could fix.
Okay. I slap him.
Nathan, as you get up there and are looking at him, looking around at everything you've seen so far, it kind of almost feels like some sort of painful possession is happening.
Like ghost?
Yeah. Like some sort of spiritual
like,
being is trying to possess Azan. And there's conflict.
So, I'll turn to William and be like, William, I think a ghost is trying to possess Azan. Do you know about exorcisms?
Do I know about exorcisms? Do I know about exorcisms?
Yes, I was asking about exorcisms.
I don't know. Do I know anything about exorcisms?
I feel like that'd be a religion.
Yeah, that's a religion check.
It could be. Okay.
Hey, we don't over the table. We don't know. This might be like a cool like Casper situation.
Casper is undead, therefore has the unholy tag, which makes him a religion check.
Actually, not all Caspers are undead, because my last name is Casper.
Oh. That one I did not know.
Are you
Giving out your personal information to strangers on the internet?
True. While William is deciding if he knows anything about exorcisms, Valen is violently attempting his own as he's just vigorously shaking Aslan. Wake up!
Alright.
Yeah. Sean, how much do I know about exorcisms?
You know that it takes quite a bit to remove a spirit or being that has possessed another being. And it would take either a lot of willpower or a good amount of religious practice to exorcise the being from that body.
Now, would it be more difficult to exercise it and like trap it into something? Is that even a possibility?
It is a possibility, but would also require a little bit more to be able to trap it afterwards.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna talk to the party and be like, I know about 8 good exorcisms. Is anybody more religious than that?
As
But
Val-
I think you need to just get to work.
Okay, then the power of Shizuru compels them, and I begin the exorcism.
Alright, so Azan, as you turn around, you feel yourself being shook as you blink and see yourself being facing the purple tree canopy as Valen is just shaking you violently. William is beginning to do some sort of chant.
Oh, do I still see the weird little boy?
No. The boy is gone.
How's my shoulder feeling?
There's a dull throb. Almost like someone punched you. And that it feels like it's bruised up and it's been there for like a few days.
Monk, they would take a punch.
As is not concerned with. First of all, stop shaking me. Hold up.
Alan does stop shaking it, but he does get up and kind of like move 5 feet away in case he's about to, go on like a go rampage.
Just looking around. Where's the boy? Where did he go?
Talking about the gnome, he took off this morning.
Purple figure is no longer here.
Or are they? That's a great question. I'd like to have the answer, Mr. I'm religious.
Oh, if I did an exorcism, then I did it perfectly. So he's not here.
I'm going to make a note to keep an eye on Azan just in case he's possessed.
Well, I found that whole little experience a little bit fascinating, and I'm wondering if it was like a parallel universe or something. I'm gonna make a mental note to take notes later.
The hell's a universe?
I don't know. A different plane, a different area of existence.
Oh, okay,
Whatever
that
it
makes more
was.
sense.
It was curious, and it should be noted.
Well, can you describe it? You said it was like this world, but opposite.
Well, it looked like this very grove, except this child was there, and you all were not. So clearly some sort of transpositional exchange had occurred, but apparently I'm not very knowledgeable enough to describe it in detail.
Oh, if it was like opposite world, was it still purple or was it like yellow?
It was still purple. No one was shaking me.
Then it probably wasn't opposite world if it was still purple because purple.
The creature seemed unsure of its own identity.
Well, I guess this is gonna look great in your library book since we know so little about it. Should we go find that river now?
Of course.
All right.
Yeah, we don't have time for ghost children problems. We've got like regular children being sold into slavery we're trying to fix.
I haven't forgotten.
This is an adventure for a ghost party. If we find one, we should send them that ghost child's way.
Alrighty, let's get a move on.
As you guys are preparing to head out, Ko, who's been keeping an eye on everything, being aware, and making sure nothing sneaks up on you, somehow, with your perceptive ears, Ko, you pick up the small gurgling of a stream not too far away.
Do your illusions ever have audio to them, or is it just visual?
Usually just visual.
Well, I hear a river. Let's get going.
Alrighty, lead the way.
Or a stream. Probably a stream. It's gurgling.
Just have rocks in it.
Can gurgle.
I'm gonna head
Depends on how
towards
shallow
the
they are.
Hope it's not like a purple worm or something fun.
Well, if it's a purple worm, we're all going to be bards.
We'll change the flavor of the campaign a little bit.
It's going with the purple vibe, you know?
The one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people leader.
Oh, Lord.
Nope. As you make your way over to this little gurgling stream, you do find the water. It's not much, but it is a source of water, and it seems that it's not just an isolated little spot.
Well, shall we toss the rock in?
Well, before we do, are you guys ready to go? Because once that rock goes, we got to follow it until we run on these bandits, and then it's probably going to be a fight. So you are 100% ready.
Anybody got a rock or a rope?
Oh, do we have to follow it? I thought it was gonna like point from in the water.
No, we're gonna have to walk and run after it, probably depending on how fast it goes. So I hope you guys are ready to stretch your legs.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Get it on a rope, so it's, we got it on a leash.
I mean, isn't the rock like kind of small?
Yeah. It's probably about the size of 3 of your fingers together. So, I mean, it's a good size.
Fingers, yeah.
But
if you want to try that, that's fine. But I think the water's going to get the rock slick, and it's going to slip out of whatever knot you try to put it in.
Well, not if we tie it in a basket hitch.
Yeah, I suppose that would work, unless he just rips the rope somehow. But let's just hope the rock's not that strong.
I'm gonna assume that's an actual kind of knot.
It is.
I think like it hurts nothing to tie it up. Let's tie this rock up, and maybe it gets lost, maybe it doesn't, and we throw it in. Who wants to hold the rope?
Happy to hold the rope for you. I just don't have any rope.
Yeah, that'd be a good first step in the plan.
I take the rope from my pack and what would the knot tying be a survival skill?
I would let it be survival or thievery. And that could be a public.
I pass the rope off to somebody that can tie knots better. I just know them. I can't tie them.
I'll do it. I've got assurance, so I get a 15 right away.
Here, have the rope.
Wait, wouldn't insurance be 12?
It depends on...
Oh?
Let's see
What
here.
did you say? What did you say, Nathan?
I thought assurance was just 10 plus proficiency. That you don't add your attribute.
Yeah, you don't get your attribute, so you lose your wisdom.
Let's see.
Really?
Yeah, that's the trade-off, and kind of makes assurance
Mm-hmm.
not phenomenal.
kind of want to train that out later then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually
Plus
gets
your
way better
proficiency.
later.
In that case, then I'll have to roll.
Okay.
You don't use MAP when you do assurance, so you can do like the combat maneuvers as your like third attack with assurance. So that's kind of cool there.
Oh, never mind, that's a background. I can't train that. You know what? I don't like that roll.
Good thing you had 2 hero points. All right. Yeah, you start tying your knot on it, and you've got the rope on it. Pretty small basket hitch, the best you can do with the size.
Toss it in.
You toss it in, and it starts to sink.
John lied to us.
I don't know. Give it a second.
Maybe it's like fly fishing. You gotta like pull it in like cast it.
What if it won't work tied down?
That's what I was just thinking. All right, pull it back out, untie it, toss it back in.
Wait, what?
And the little stone begins to move upstream.
Take
All
off
right, let's
after
go.
it. How fast is it moving? Is it like can we walk with it, or are we having to hustle?
You are able to easily walk with it. You're actually walking a little faster than it. So.
Good to hear.
Well,
you,
then I
you
want to be
kind of
sneaky.
are able to get ahead of it a little bit and slow down, wait for it to catch up. So.
Well, alrighty.
I need to remember. I need to add experience points. Did I give you guys experience points for last session? Yes, I did. Alright. But we're gonna go. There we go. Alright. You begin to follow the rock.
I want to sneak and follow the rock.
Okay. Let's do this. Let me get back to. Let's do this. Very nice. I think I'm missing Nathan. Yep. You're gonna outrun everybody?
No, aren't I a little slower? Oh no, 25 is normal actually. Never
Yeah,
mind.
25 is normal.
I'll just keep pace with everyone. I'll hustle at half speed.
Here you go. I popped it up so you can choose another one.
I'll throw the tech magic out. Not that it's great, super helpful here because there's so much magic, but on the off chance that there's magic that we haven't seen on top of everything we haven't seen.
Okay. So just waiting for something new.
Yes. So like tuning out the random ambient background magic of this magical place,
Okay.
if that's possible.
Okay. Yep. As you begin to follow after this little rock, eventually the water begins to get a little wider and a little deeper as you come up to these larger pools of water, and then eventually into these wider rivers. You,
Are
however,
we still able to?
oh, go for it.
Just making sure we're still able to keep up with it. Okay, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, yep, yep. Oh yeah, easily able to keep up with it. There's times where it starts to go in the middle of the water and then comes back to the edge, almost like it's trying to find the easiest path. As you begin to follow it, you notice that up ahead there are two branches. And it looks like the rock is going for the far branch.
How deep is the river?
At this point, it looks pretty deep. Hard to tell, really.
I ain't losing that rock. I'm getting after it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
This is gonna suck for me, by the way, since I'm in the heavy armor. But
If I could go ahead and get you guys to roll for swimming. That is going to be on your character information section of your character sheet. And there is a d20 under swim.
all right, let's see how this goes. So,
Okay, let's see it. Public?
Yes, please.
let's just ride. There we go.
Ooh.
Oh, no!
Drowning.
Rats historically are not great at the swimming thing.
The rats are great at swimming. What are you talking about? Hero point.
Oh,
Not so
no!
great.
It's better.
We're safe.
I hope Nathan's not in like the back and we've already jumped in and he comes in behind us and no one notices and he just sinks like a rock.
The old 1-2 punch.
Oh, gosh.
See it.
Nathan, as you
Well,
watch,
I mean, we are already.
as you watch the rest of your party start to get in the water and swim off, you're like, oh, okay, I can do it. Not really putting it to thought that you've never swam before. And so as you step into the water, expecting your arms and everything to just do the right thing, you begin to quickly sink. The only person left on shore is Azan, who, for some reason, you were looking at a flower, but with Nathan splashing in the water wildly, it has drawn your attention back to the rest of the group.
Well, I don't want Nathan to die again. Because we're already in dead for
Nathan like flailing, screaming, drowning, gurgling.
Like, desperate, horrible, like, trying to claw above the surface, splashing.
Muttering lowly that I thought, rodents were very good at swimming, I would like to attempt an assist.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Open?
Yep. Oh my goodness, guys.
Oh. I've got you. Begins drowning next to him.
That warrants a hero point usage.
Oh my goodness. Alright. As you step out into the water that goes up to your waist, you just grab Nathan by the collar, holding him up so you can get his footing underneath him.
I'm going to wordlessly gesture the basic swimming motions.
So do
Or
I
at least
roll
how
again?
I was taught.
So yeah, I'll desperately cling to Azan. Like,
Okay, Don
maybe
roll
just
again.
like when people are drowning, they kind of like cling to someone, and then they can kind of cause problems. So I'm picturing Nathan's just not like thinking it through right now. It's like clinging to Azan.
Okay, I guess I'm
I
swimming
can
for
just see
two.
you grabbing like both of his hands and like wrapping his legs up with your legs. Just drowning him while he's trying to help.
Well, let's try and keep up with the rest of our fellows. I'll swim for two, I guess, if I can do that.
You're gonna need a good swim.
So is it like athletics or
Go
swim dice?
go ahead and click the swim die.
I think that just
There we
rolls
go.
athletics for you.
Yeah, it's still athletics, but... Alright. With that, you are able to traverse the water with Nathan desperately just holding onto your back, curled up as best as you can, um, while you feel something was pushing on your conscience while you were trying to show Nathan how to swim on his own begins to fade away.
Yeah, sure, that's nothing. I'm sure that's fine.
As you guys begin to swim across the river, you find that there's something to the river. Something unusual. As you're keeping track of the stone, Valen in front, um, Ko and William not far behind.
Hmm.
You...
A very good sign.
Well, I'm laughing because of what Aaron posted.
Oh.
I think we're on the right path. The DM describing the path. Stop, stop, stop. You find that it feels like there's something in the current, something odd about it. You'll feel random strong pulls that quickly let up. Valen, as you're watching
All
this
right.
stone, it begins to go in a circular motion.
Like it's maintaining its position.
No, like it's going in a long circle.
In the middle of the river, or is it like scraping the sides of the shores?
In the middle of the river. And then
Okay.
you begin to feel pull towards that circle.
Hey, this takes me towards the bandits. It is what it is. Valen
Yeah.
swims towards it.
Toad's going for it.
Valen hasn't looked back once. Maybe not that because he doesn't care about Nathan and Alistair struggling. It's just he's honed in on the circle or the rock. Wherever it goes, he's following.
Nobody's called for any help, right?
I mean, there was probably noise when Nathan was splashing about, but
Yeah, gurgle, gurgle. Why?
I was just expressing Valen is, he's focused.
Alright. As Valen begins to enter into this circular path that the stone has begun to take, Ko and William. Ko, you said you were joining.
Yeah.
William, are you joining?
Yeah, why not?
Alright.
We're supposed to follow the stone.
And Azan, when you finally catch up and see that they're all going in a circle, the stone as well, are you joining them as well?
Just so I'm clear, we're talking about like they're literally swimming in a circle. Like,
Yeah. In the middle of the river.
Are we following the stone in the circle pattern, or just entering like the circumference of the circle it's making?
That was my plan. Enter the space.
I guess it's just an area instead of circumference, but
As you begin to approach, let's go ahead and get perception checks from everybody. Blind.
we love a good secret perception check.
Nathan, you would have a +2 because you're not swimming. +2 circumstance.
Okay. No penalty though, because I'm so shaken.
And we might give you a permanent fear of water penalty.
I need floaties.
Okay. Interesting. As you guys are swimming, Valen, you notice some darkness rising up from the water.
Oh, I do not have time for you right now. And he is going to stop swimming and try to draw his greatsword and just try and spear it as it comes up.
Okay. As you guys see Valen grabbing his greatsword, how do you guys wish to react? Let's just go in the order of how people rolled, since we're already in that order. So William.
I will also ready for a fight.
Okay. And how so?
Draw my sword and shield.
In the water. We're all going to sink to the bottom.
Right.
Well, no, you can tread water with just your legs. You ever play water polo?
Alright, Ko.
I'm gonna embrace the elements and get all armored up.
Mud.
This rock.
Yeah, but we're in water.
Bloop. No. Okay. That'll bring us to Azan.
I don't want to put Nathan in a precarious position, so I'm gonna stop and tread water before I fully join this circle operation, as it looks like Valen is about to fight like all of nature itself, I guess.
It asked for it, dude.
And then
I guess I'll be asking him like, what is it? 'Cause I don't know what's what.
I mean, at this point, Valen's probably he's sunk into the water to meet this thing because he's sinking in it. I'm gonna just say it. Valen probably can't tread water with just his legs. I'm like, he's got a lot of equipment on him, so he stops swimming. He sinks. He's gonna go play fisticuffs under the water.
I'm
as
gonna ask the rest of the party like what that's all about.
as you guys prepare for that, Nathan, what is yours? What are you doing?
We're kind of just hanging out in this water. I don't I don't know if I feel comfortable enough to start swimming on my own, but I also don't want Azan to be carrying me the whole time. Can I like assist him in swimming? I don't know if that
Nope.
makes sense.
I mean, there's a reason why you can't start swimming on your own.
It's
Only
scary.
you had like gust of wind, and you could have like a motorboat behind him.
No, I'm just chill. I'm good.
Your your character's small, right? Or are you medium?
Yeah, I'm small.
I guess it's kind of like like having a kid on your back at the pool. Well, in a river.
With monsters in it.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'll keep an eye out for monsters.
Okay. Roll your
That's definitely a real job.
roll another perception then. You see why Valen has drawn his greatsword and has begun to sink into the water, as there is something dark rising up from the area. But you also notice that the water has stopped its little circular motion, and the stone has begun to float away.
Son of a bitch.
Damn. Valen, in fact, did not have time for this shadow.
Alright. As this thing
Oh,
begins to rise up, Valen, as you are sinking down to it, go ahead and you should be able to make a strike with your greatsword.
Okay. Get it drawn in both hands. Ooh, maybe, possibly.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to target something. Should just ask for a target, but not require it.
There it goes. Sorry, my sheet was just lagging. All right, so just because I want this thing dead, I am going to vicious swing. I need this thing dead quickly, even if Valen doesn't know about the thing screwing off. That is average.
And go ahead and roll that damage.
All right.
Not average damage.
Do a little vicious swinging.
As you swing your sword in the water, you feel your sword crack through bone as the part that you broke off of this creature floats up. A gush of blood begins to gurgle out of the water as the rest of you don't see Valen as he has sunk underneath and attacked.
Well, I'm now alarmed.
I mean, it's not Valen floating up, so that means he's doing his job right.
Yep, and then you see a large mass just float to the top. Valen at this point.
A large what?
A large mass.
Mass. Okay. You said mass, like a shit mass. I was like, what the hell did I hit?
Can I see Valen from where I'm at?
Valen then does also rise up to the top. Obviously exerting tremendous amount of energy and effort to swim back up.
Well, I was gonna use the extended kinesis to raise the earth up under him and give him a lift.
Oh. Do you have to see the earth, or...?
I just gotta see him and fill up a 5-foot cube beneath him, as long as he's willing.
Oh.
I'm willing. Accept help.
That's one of my favorite things about Pathfinder's magic system. It's so heavily based on consent.
Until someone casts suggestion.
Alright. Valen, you feel the stone underneath you lift you up to the surface, where you can take a nice, easy, relaxed, deep breath, and you see that whatever this creature was that you smashed the snout of, it had some pretty nasty teeth, as there were several sharp teeth, though there were two massive long fangs, about the length of your arm.
Well, that's disturbing. And wait, shit, where's the ball? And you guys see, Valen like shift as best he can in the water to see what direction it's gone in.
Thankfully, Nathan, you have kept a sight on this rock as it has floated about 20 feet from the group at this point.
Is it still going upstream, like against current?
Yes.
Okay, I'll point it out. Over there, guys!
Valen's head just jerks in that direction, and he immediately begins swimming, hopefully to like a shoreline once we're past the fork, and where he can get it back on, land and follow it. But whatever it takes.
Obviously, I'll try to keep up with Valen, with Nathan.
Okay. You all begin to continue onwards. Is anyone taking this creature's body piece that floated up, or just letting it float down the river?
We'll let it do its thing.
How
idea
big
what
is
it
it?
Well, the teeth are about an arm's length.
Oh yeah, I'm not messing with that.
Okay. Alright. With that, you guys make it back to shore to find the rock, continuing its upward path, or upstream path.
All right, I continue getting on it, and if we're on land, Valen does check his sword to see like what exactly is on it. Like, am I looking at scales? Did I dent it?
As you bring your thumb across the edge, you do feel a slight roll in your blade, which, I mean, a little bit of whetstone work won't fix. But you do feel that there's also a bit of a like, some sort of not really scaly, but some sort of hardened, slimy, leatherish skin attached to it at that snag.
Valen, Valen, he just kind of rips it off and tosses it to the side as he grimaces inside his helmet about denting his blade. But hey, bit of an emergency. Then he moves on.
Yeah, can we, like, continue following this from ashore, or would we lose it if we weren't swimming after it?
For now, you can follow it from shore, yeah.
I'm gonna return Nathan to dry ground as we hustle to
What?
continue following the rock down the river.
That's everyone's plan. No need to swim with the crocodiles if we don't have to.
You're feeling like avoiding more of the piranha saber-tooth.
Yeah, I'm happy to kill him, but Fallon's got a mission. He's on a mission. We gotta get it done. This is the only lead he's had for a month, so he's not losing it.
As you chase after it, I probably should update the time in the world because obviously this has not been just a few minutes. You begin to feel the sun beating down on you as it's about midday now at this point. You find that there's a lot of strange things about this place. Obviously, there's the things you've already encountered with illusions and unknown creatures in the water. You've done a little bit of swimming, which has been an interesting experience for all. But a new one for everyone is as you round a bend, you notice up ahead a number of creatures that look to be drinking from the water, or at least a few of them. They're brown, four-legged creatures, but they have all these horns on their head that are glowing. Most of them are glowing a whitish blue, though a few glow almost an orange hue.
Well, we got a rock to follow, so unless someone, tries to stop Valen, he immediately gets his sword out and tries to make himself seem as big as possible, and he just bellows at them, trying to get them to get out of the way.
Oh, I don't know what this bandit did to you, but my god.
As you bellow at these creatures, the largest one rises up from drinking its water. You see this one has the most horns. As it in turn lets out its own bellow. You also notice,
All right.
as you're looking at it, having extended this challenge, you see it too begin to swell in size.
Oh, okay. Well, mine was a facade. I really don't want to fight it if I don't have to. We're gonna just double down, and Valen starts swinging his great sword above his head, just trying to scare it off. And I'd like to try and like intimidate it, and just get it to move.
All right, go for your
This,
intimidation.
this entire time, Valen is advancing on it because he wants to keep pace with the rock. And let's intimidate.
Oh, great. Okay. As as you're approaching with your sword swinging overhead, you begin to see these sparks of energy lighting up, jumping from all these individual horns on this creature's head, becoming more and more vibrant in color and more frequent as you begin to hear this crackling sound.
How much reaction time do I have?
Um, well, as you get to about 15 feet away, what is the rest of the group doing? I see that Ko is trying to keep pace with the rock, so that's putting you about 20 feet away right now.
Are they fighting?
Oh, I think Valen's about to get shot if he can't make it to cover.
At a glance, like from however far we happen to be, like are we getting predator vibes or prey vibes from this type of creature?
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Valen is just engaged in a dick measuring contest with the biggest predator of this force.
Taking a look at it and the other creatures with it, um, it seems that with how the others are cowering and starting to back away, that they are probably more accustomed to being prey than predator. But it also seems that they're not used to one challenging the leader of this pack.
Okay, I guess I'm going to run in Valen's direction in an attempt to encourage him to stand down from this charge. But I know he's probably well ahead of me.
I would assume you guys wouldn't have been too far behind from keeping up, so you can definitely get up there and try to persuade him to give up on this.
I'm going to be honest with you. I asked about the reaction time because when Valen sees that, he's going to try and duck behind a tree and not get blasted.
Okay. Nathan, William, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna keep pace with the stone, but also be ready to fire off like a needle darts or divine lance if this creature continues to be aggressive.
Fingers crossed he takes out the tree, Valen. cowers behind. Defends himself, takes cover behind. He's not cowering. This is tactical.
Sure.
Well, I guess we know which creature won that contest.
Yep.
Suppose so.
As Valen jumps back, abandoning his attempt at intimidating this creature into submission. The creature's sparks slowly subside. You see it puff out its chest and diminish in size a little before running off with the rest of the herd.
Alright, that's what I wanted anyway. Let's keep going.
I agree. But let's calm down a little bit, friend.
We gotta keep pace with this rock. I ain't losing it.
After the rock we go.
And after the rock we go.
Alright. Finally, after many hours of traversing along the riverbank, avoiding a number of relatively small and unusual but not challenging creatures, as you've experienced with those horned creatures, you find that the little rock goes into a small cave system. It doesn't look like there's enough room to walk in on the sides. You'd have to go in the same way as the rock, through the water.
Alright.
Is this natural rock formation?
YOLO.
What about for a small person?
For a small person, you'll be able to swim in here, if you swim.
No, like the other way around. The other way. Is it still too small for me to go not in water?
Yeah, because there's no land edges.
Okay.
It's like the water has
does-
burrowed its way out of this little hillside.
Does it seem like there's any other signs of like humanoids using this to get inside the caves?
Go ahead and make a perception or investigation check. Actually, this would be investigation. Because you're
Oh,
looking
brother.
for signs of humanoids in the area.
That's true. Investigation.
That would be blind too.
Am I stupid or is it just not on my sheet? Investigate, as in the action, yes. Sorry, I am
No
stupid.
worries.
So I was staring at my skills.
Oh, it's not.
Investigate.
Oh.
I think that might be 1E?
Yeah, I'm probably using 5th edition.
If I'm looking for tracks, can I try survival?
Yeah, I would say survival is applicable.
Okay, let me make sure there's not an action for that, and then I'll just hit recall knowledge if there's not. I don't think there is.
You could just roll survival blind.
Oh, okay, that'll work too. Character, survival, blind.
Is this
Ta-da.
natural rock or earth?
You most definitely can well, you would kind of just know, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
This is natural.
Okay, I could widen it then.
I mean,
Play
if
with
it's,
kineticist.
I mean, if
What'd you say?
he said never
Nothing.
play with the kineticist.
Yeah, you
You
can make
wing
a
It might
his
take me a
walls.
bit, but I can definitely widen it.
I'm kind of curious to see what the result of my roll is before I make a comment on that plan.
Looking about, it does seem that there is occasional foot traffic in the area.
But they're not. This isn't their entrance, is it?
Mm, it it might be. I mean, it really depends on how often people come this way.
I guess that's true. Valian just kind of looks at the tracks that he can spot around. You know, the ones that he hopes are not illusions. And goes, man, if these guys get a bauble beast, they're trying to like carry loot and crap in here. I don't imagine they're wading in the water with boxes over their heads. There's got to be another entrance.
Afraid of running into
Maybe they had a
another fish
boat.
friend.
But this seems like a much more private entrance, doesn't it?
I suppose is the waterway wide enough for a boat? Like a small boat, I suppose.
Probably a really small and narrow one.
Interesting.
Oh,
One of those canal boats.
one of those what?
Canal boats. Those ones that they move around with the poles in.
Yeah, probably something about that wide.
Bauble beast like water.
Who was it that did research on the Bottle Beast? Was that you, Mike, or was that Nathan? Or was
Nathan.
that Nathan or Azan? I think it was Nathan.
May have.
Yeah.
I remember I did research on the area. I can't remember if the bottle beast was included in that.
Yeah. I think you were. So if you wanted to do a recall knowledge, I might be able to let you know
Sure.
if they enjoy water and whatnot.
I will do that. Some actions.
It should be in the macros, actually.
The basic actions macro.
Yeah.
Did that work?
Oh, I guess it helps if I'm looking at the chat window. Yep, that did. Alright. Thinking back to the reading that you did, you don't recall it mentioning anything specific about their living style or habitats that they prefer, so it's really not too sure.
It from what I remember, it didn't particularly like water. Probably, maybe not averse to it. It kind of looked gooey in the picture.
It looked gooey in the pictures?
Yeah, didn't it look gooey in the pictures?
No.
Am I misremembering?
Yes.
Maybe he just wanted it to look gooey.
He's interested.
Didn't he share a picture of us? It was some. I could be wrong, but I'm remembering something holding a necklace and being like a horse or some shit.
So are we deciding between go in with the water or try to follow the tracks?
I know.
We're deciding between go in with the water or look around and see if there's an alternative entrance, because Valen is skeptical that this is their main entrance.
I tossed a coin, and Azen agrees with Valen that we should look for another main entrance.
We could make an entrance right here, though.
Yeah, but I don't imagine your rocks grinding against one another is particularly quiet, is it?
It's not a grinding, it's just a reshaping. That's all.
Does it make noise?
I guess that's up to the DM, but there's no sound components to it, so...
There's no sound component to me swinging my sword either, but... I imagine when it hits something, it makes noise.
I know, but if you think of it, like, he's using magic to reshape the stone.
Mm-hmm.
The sculpture into a different shape.
It's up to our glorious DM.
Yeah, why don't you do a little, and we'll see how it works.
He was brooding on this decision.
Oh, I didn't realize the question had been posed.
We were asking if his kinesis makes a lot of noise.
This one... It really depends on how the shaping is being done. But no matter what, the movement of Earth will create tremors. And so if there is something that is sensitive to the Earth's movements, it will notice. I think that's the best answer I can give on that one.
Okay. Valen can't hear the DM, so you may have to tell him.
What about William and Nathan? How are we feeling about this?
I'm sorry, could you say that again? You're a little quiet.
He asked how you guys felt about what our plan of action should be.
Well, I think Mike said something, but I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, he was
He asked how you felt about the plan.
Yeah, I was asking for how you guys felt about it.
Do I widen the opening, or do I not?
I kind of think
I'd
scouting
say-
around isn't the worst idea. Just if they're, because it couldn't even be a different entrance. They could have like a bolt hole or something on the far side of this hill. Just like do a quick circuit before we widen the entrance and go in.
I say you widen it because what if we lose the stone, and we don't find an entrance?
It went into this hill. We're not going to lose the hill, hopefully. While we're here, and Valen stabs the hill to make sure it's not an illusion.
Yeah,
Hill says out.
it's there.
Okay, good. All right, so this is here. So the rock went inside. They're inside. So as long as we don't go far away from this hill, we can. Here, let's just do it like this. We make a circuit of the hill. If we see another entrance, we can use it. If not, we circle back here and we have him do his thing on the rock.
Now, I'll let you know it's going to take a while.
Well, that's another reason to look for another entrance then.
Okay.
And let's make a circle.
Okay. You begin to make your circle, walking around this hill. Are you guys maintaining the exploration activities you had, or are you wanting new ones?
Searching. I think that's what I was doing last time.
I was
Looking for the
avoiding
hole.
Notice last time.
I'll keep scouting.
Actually, it has been a while. Let's just do this. That way we kind of refresh what everybody's been doing.
I remember the investigator search to just like
Search. Investigate is like knowledge.
Investigate is like you're seeking out knowledge about your surroundings. And search is more like discover things in your surroundings.
Alright, we got 3 searches. If you wouldn't mind blind perception. And then Ko, if I can get a blind stealth. Alright. As you begin to walk around, oh boy. What's the marching order?
Valen's in front because I've got the health. Some of the health, actually. I think I'm actually pretty even with the rest of the party.
Alright.
I'll be behind Ko.
I guess
I'll be behind William.
Guess I'll be behind Nathan.
Okay. Well, it's going to be a little hard to stay behind Ko as he begins to try to slip to the side and keep hidden from everyone. As Valen and William take the lead. Valen, you push a branch to the side, and all these little seeds burst off of the plant itself, irritating your eyes. And as you let go of the branch, it strikes William, causing irritation to your eyes as well, as you guys just have a hard time seeing anything at this point.
Valen is like spluttering and waving his hand in front of his face. Oh no, got a message.
William's letting out a long stream of curses in Russian.
I love that Russian wasn't
Okay.
As,
Alright, we're gonna have to fix this.
As Nathan, you're able to keep your eyes open and aware as you stay out of this plant life that was sprayed into Valen and William's eyes. You make your
it's at eye height for a medium creature,
exactly
like 3 feet lower.
as you guys are able to continue onwards after clearing out your eyes. Still a little irritated with it though, making it so you don't really see any details or what's coming. But
Valen dumps his. I said dump. Some of his water skin. He pours on his eyes.
yeah. And there's always that just slight itch as if one of those seeds got stuck in your eyelid.
Oh, that's. Oh
It's water activated. It burns more.
no.
No, it's starting to grow.
Worse.
as you come around to the far side of the hill, and it feels like you might be making your way back towards the uh, spot where you saw the water enter into the hill. You see what looks like it might be a sort of entrance. But you see some sort of creature rummaging about at near that entrance.
He doesn't seem to have noticed us yet.
Looking at it, it doesn't seem to be, or it doesn't seem to
Right.
have acknowledged your presence yet.
Could be illusion, don't forget that. But still, Valen holds up his hand in case the rest of the party hasn't seen it, or they're too short to see it for the one guy that is, and kind of comes to a crouch and kind of peers around the corner of the hill and points the figure out to the rest of them.
Actually, it would have been Nathan that noticed it.
Oh, Nathan noticed it. Well, I'm wrong.
Yep, because Valen and William, you guys both
Or
rolled-
blind.
You're both blinded, pretty much. You rolled natural ones.
Ah,
Oh
but
wow,
I'll shut
really?
up.
Both of them?
I retract my statement.
Yep,
Nathan,
they
it gets to
both
be our
did.
glorious emoter.
I'll point it out for everyone else, I guess. It's like over there.
What's it look like?
Looking at it, it seems to be. Well, it's another brownish creature, but this one doesn't seem to have any horns, but it looks a lot more muscular, and this one has tusks curling out of the side of its mouth.
So it's like a four-legged creature.
Yeah, it's a four-legged creature, and looking at it, it almost seems like a large boar. At this point, you start to hear
Visibly muscular.
yes. You start to hear grunts and snorts.
Can we see, like, does a river go out the other side of the hill?
You have not seen the river exit.
Okay.
Well, we don't. Yeah, we have. You don't want any smoke with this thing, right?
No, it definitely only has the 4 legs, right? It doesn't have 2 arms in addition. It's not a bobble beast.
No, definitely not a bobble beast. It's got 4 limbs in total.
Yeah, we don't want to mess with this thing if we don't need to.
I mean, it's in the way.
Hello. May we pass, please?
Oh, we're walking up to it. Okay.
I mean, we gotta get in there.
That's true. I mean, I know I'm for it. I was surprised.
As you begin to walk towards it, you hear a branch snapping off to the far side, or not to the far side, off to the side, and you notice that there's another one that seems to have been moving just its rear legs. Not too far, almost as if it's trying to get around you guys.
For a pincer move?
As the one that you approach stands up on its legs, and you can clearly see now that it is definitely a very strong creature. I want character artwork, that's what I'm after. This is what we're looking at.
Cool.
Was it wearing armor?
It looked like it was part of the creature itself.
Interesting.
Does it have a sword in its hand?
It picks it up off of the ground and rises up with it.
Okay. It's like, hello. We don't want any trouble.
How did you find us out here?
These the bandits? And then Valen reaches for his own sword.
We were looking for a mystical creature of some kind. What are you doing out here, if I might ask? I hear my friends mention the word bandit, and I'm like, oh right, that's what we're looking for. Or not what we're looking for, but they were in the area.
Are you guys able to see the background image that for the scene?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so it's
No.
just my side.
It's just black for me. I see the us in this little U shape in
I
front
see
of
the
a
ground and
cave.
trees and stuff.
But there's like no image beyond, like directly to the north of the map.
Yeah,
I see it all.
there's not supposed to be anything north of the map.
How far away is this guy? Oh, dang it, I used the template tool. I thought that was the... There it is. Ruler. Okay, I'm gonna hit this guy with the scatter scree.
Ooh, slow him down a little. Okay.
Yeah, can you charge through... Oh wait, no, charging isn't a thing anymore. Never mind, I'm dumb. Okay, so it needs to make a... This guy over here needs to make a reflex save.
Alright. Success, if you wouldn't mind
Yeah,
rolling
he's fine.
damage. Alright.
Okay, and then I will shield up, and that's my turn.
Sounds good. That's gonna bring us to Zahn.
Okay. Shucks. I think I'm gonna move up to the nearest one to me. And attempt to trip him.
Oh. Oh. Don't forget to target them. That helps out with automatically checking DCs and whatnot. You would be able
My
to trip them.
apologies.
So that means prone. And 1d6 bludgeoning. Go ahead and roll that damage. Oh, nope, never mind. Damage is only a critical success.
And I'll enter my...
Okay. Alright, this one. Well, they're gonna have to spend an action to stand up, so if you have a reaction against movement...
I don't think I do.
Okay. They are going to go ahead and... Let's see here. Oh, that's that one. Alright, with their long dagger, they're going to go ahead and... No, they're going to start with trying to claw you. No, you're not the person they're pissed at. They're pissed at William.
But what did I do?
And they are going to charge forward at you. You're the one that insulted them and was threatening to eat their family.
Well, no, I didn't threaten it, and if I was going to threaten it, it wouldn't just be their family, it'd be their children. Veal is tender. But I was respectful.
As they're going to
I
charge
don't know how you can. Go ahead.
They're going to charge forward, rolling onto their feet and just running at you and try to rip you open with their tusks.
I think your god is punishing you.
As they're going to start ripping into you.
I mean, you might be able to respectfully ask to eat someone's dead. Probably not easy.
Oh, no, not them.
No.
Him.
Obviously, in this case, it has not gone well.
And with that... then try to finish with an attack with their dagger.
Blinded by rage.
Oh wait, they wouldn't have been able to do that because they had to spend an action to stand up. That's right. Unfortunately, they miss out on the natural one. Valen.
All right. Just double checking something. No worries. I can only do this once, but hey, I've got a turn. All right, I stride here. And I target this guy. And you see Valen bring back his sword, and it looks like he's going for another vicious swing. See if he lands it. I'm going to hero point that.
Okay. I mean, you've only been sitting on 3 for the most of tonight's session.
I have been sitting on quite a few, so I'm very willing to spend them.
But that will land.
All right, let's see damage. That is poor damage for a double damage dice, but hey, it's better than rolling just a 1. Good thing I viciously swung.
All right. So there's 3 actions for you.
Mm-hmm. Now, bring down your sword. You guys see these vicious swings kind of leave him a bit unsteady, and he's unable to bring up a follow-up when he does that. That's the end of his turn.
The creature out at the far edge is going to call out, "You shouldn't insult someone's dead."
It was a compliment. I said I love pork.
Kind of messed up because I'm kind of siding with the other guy right now.
Yeah. About to change teams.
Whoa, man. I'm the cleric. I'm the
You're up.
paragon of virtue. I can do no wrong.
Oh,
You're about to be a corpse, buddy.
Anything I do is blessed by Shizuru herself.
Next session, William loses his powers.
Well, this boar is also going to charge forward and attack you as well.
I wonder who they're charging at. Did they also have to stand up?
No.
They didn't get knocked down.
Yeah, I was only able to knock down 1.
As they
thank
rip past you with their tusks, they are going to try and retaliate with striking you with their dagger, which is going to be just as effective. And with that, that is their turn. Alright, Ko.
we will channel elements first. Gets us a nifty little blasty blast. Also gonna hero point it. No. Fuck. Okay. And then just trim it.
Small 10-foot burst. Each creature. Basic fortitude, okay. Both succeed.
Dude.
So they will take half of that damage. Alright. William.
Um, let's see. Well, I don't necessarily know if I enjoyed being attacked unprovoked.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna strike right back.
Hmm.
I'm gonna strike right back. What?
Still missed.
Stupid. I'm gonna raise my shield. And I'm also going to cast guidance. Wait,
Alright.
now I'll cast guidance.
Who are you casting on?
Balin. I want him to hit with his vicious strikes,
Alright.
and that'll be my turn.
Alright, that brings us back to the top with Nathan.
Well, that's cool. The shield timed out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna step.
Okay.
Love it when they remember to step.
Weird. Am I on the? Oh, I'm on the
You're
measurement
probably
tool
on-
still.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're probably on measuring.
Like, how come I'm not moving? Okay, so step. Electric arc. Oh, there we go. All right. I had to shift click to target both. Yeah.
Okay. As you begin to smell the smell of burnt pork.
Bacon.
Alright, that brings up Azan.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move. Get on the other side of this guy. And attempt to punch him out with a flurry of blows.
Okay.
Falling mountain fists.
Do a little flat-footed.
It should automatically apply. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, if you'd rolled damage once. Yes. Success.
I'm also going to try and trick the other guy. I feel like it's probably not going to work, but, you know, I have an action. I'm here.
And it is at map 10. So.
Yeah.
Nope. Unable to trip him.
Wow.
Alright. With that, the boar looking rather wounded at this point. We don't insult your dead. Why would you dare do that to ours?
Why would you dare not bring us to your leader when directed?
Directed. Jesus.
He meant no disrespect. We're from a different... The culture's different back home.
Ah, we just want a damn bobble beast.
Shut up, we're already killing them.
Well, they could give us a bobble beast and then have the option to potentially spare their lives.
We don't have to kill them.
As this creature will go ahead and begin to change form, as I don't have a token for them, but they are going to change. Actually, let's see here. Yeah, I don't think I have a token for them, do I? Yeah, we can go with that one. That should... There we go. Oh, a little bigger than it should have been. As now before you stands an elf.
Ball elf.
Yeah, that's about right. Alright. We don't just bring you to... We don't bring everyone in. You have to have invitation.
Your presence is our invitation. That's why we're here requesting your leader. I might be a little cross. You did kind of rip me open.
This elf dude spends his whole turn talking. Valen's gonna stab him.
You guys get the sense that
Break every rule.
they're wanting to try and have this come to a peaceful resolution versus a bloody one.
We'll be honest, the moment he took a humanoid shape that looks normal, and Valen's eyes have gone wide under his helmet, and he intends to continue pressing them.
Well, yeah. This one's going to take pretty much a defensive stance as best as he can. As he is going to go ahead and try and swayed you guys to stop attacking, and they'll stop attacking, but that'll be their turn.
Now that I can do something on my turn that you guys can see, you guys see Valen tense up as he polymorphs into this humanoid shape, and immediately Valen's sword is back in the air, and he swings it down as harder than he really should have, just when he was just a monster. Like, he's got a personal vendetta. He brings down a vicious strike. Third one today.
Sir.
Looks like murder hobo it is.
It's not a murder hobo.
It's a melee attack. It doesn't have to be lethal.
Look, guys, it's murder when the killing is unjustified. I
Yeah,
believe
they
myself
could've-
to be justified. So it's
They
not
could
murder.
have given us the corpse. You're right. They chose to get offended.
It's fucking Christ.
Alan just leaves his greatsword into that one's shoulder, and then immediately in the follow-up, he flicks his greatsword in such a way that blood splatters on the second one, and he is going to attempt to demoralize it.
Get back
Is the first one dead? Is he capital D dead?
Yeah.
Valen did not non-lethal this.
Nope, it is not dead, but greatly wounded and on the ground.
Oh,
I'll take front one. And that's the end of Valen's turn.
Do this. All right. This creature is afraid. Cool.
Yeah.
They are going to drop the dagger. And they are going to... Oh, here we go. Just drop it. Yeah. And they are going to start running.
That is an op attack from me.
Of course.
Let me get that out.
Let me make sure he's within range for you.
Yeah, I gotcha.
5, 10, 15.
Oh, let me turn off Vicious Swing. There we go. I cannot do that for a reaction.
Alright. So they were at...
take a leg off of the knee so he can't run as far.
Sadly, I do not have the feat that drains their movement on a hit.
Yet.
Yet. I think it's Sentinel that does that. As Valen swings to cut him as he runs, he screams after him, "You scout!" And Valen is turning to advance back on him.
As you hear them just squealing the whole time they run inside. And that is going to leave you guys outside with 1. Alright, Ko.
Valen, why you mad, bro?
Valen is not paying attention to you guys at the moment.
Okay, they're trying to peacefully stop fighting. Are you unable to calm yourself?
Valen is not paying attention to you guys right now.
Okay.
Just curious, is Valen paying his attention to the injured one on the ground or the one that escaped to the cave?
For the moment, he's focused on the one that's escaping.
Question. Would Rousing Splash be able to rouse Valen from his tunnel vision bloodlust? DM.
It would be interesting to see how that might react.
Okay, also, it says to send on an ally's head, would it work in order to temporarily restore this severely wounded one to see if we should keep him alive or not? As hostage / bargaining chip / bumblebee trade stuff.
It might be able to help them out.
I'm gonna head over to this spot.
Oh.
And
Yeah, it is Ko's turn.
are they? Do they need to be stabilized or what?
They are on the ground, greatly wounded, holding the wound from Valen's last strike that looks like it should have killed it.
Valen cracked that great sword down into his collarbone to give you an idea of where that wound is and how deep it is.
So I have the ability to do the administer first aid stabilize bit, or
Uh,
I don't think I can treat wounds. It's too long.
they are conscious and alive.
Okay. I don't get what Valen's doing. I don't understand.
Through the power of context clues, you may have gathered that Valen has some, because this is, I'll grant you, it was 2 weeks ago. You guys got the first details on this, but Valen has a bit of a fixation on these bandits.
Well, I can't seem to get your attention, so I guess. I mean, at this point, I would stand down. They don't want to fight, so I would not fight.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right, William, your turn.
Oh, well.
Who are we targeting?
Oh, Valen. It should be targeted.
Okay.
It shows them targeted.
Yeah, it does. But for me, it's just a tiny little red dot.
Oh. Not to me.
Right? The target heal, target damage isn't working.
But yeah, I want the rousing splash to be as splashy as possible in order to try and snap him out.
Valen, go ahead and roll a fortitude save if you would, please.
Oh boy, I love these.
William, what's
Is
your
it
class
secret or
DC?
open?
Go ahead and do it open.
Okay.
What do you mean by class DC?
So your spell DC.
I'm not even sure where you see that.
18. Okay.
18.
My sheet is frozen. One moment. And my internet's not doing so great. We have a snowstorm where I am. There we go. Saving throws against fear. Okay, so that one doesn't count. Fortitude. Man, I sure do feel invigorated for this charge I'm about to do.
I do love that I found that there's an easy way to add extra hero points. Valen, which way do you want this to go? Full charge or full stop?
Full charge.
Yeah, I figured.
This is I got momentum. Valen's he's in the zone.
Murder hobo it is.
This isn't murder. I've already explained.
I mean, just because one person wants to murder hobo doesn't mean everybody has to murder hobo.
Correct.
Valen still looks pretty heated.
Okay, I have one action left, so I am going to sorry, my AirPod died. I'm going to try to grab him.
Oh boy.
Alright, let's see what that grapple looks like.
And now that's a strike and then an athletics check, or is it just the athletics?
Just the athletics.
You can actually target me and do the basic action macros and grapple me that way.
Oh, yep, that's the best way to do it.
Success by 5. Wow.
Woohoo! So you are grappled.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
I hope Nathan just cast Fireball on the retreating one. He just didn't get the memo.
Well, Nathan can't see it presently, but he did see what direction it left in.
Well, you got further than I thought it did.
I can only see up to like over here. Or again.
Yeah.
Are we going for Moto Homo?
Again,
I think it's a character
Valen
decision
is.
at this point.
I can go
Like,
take a look at that person.
he hasn't told me why he's going murder hobo, so I don't know if I should support him or not.
I was viciously attacked for no reason, so I'm supporting the murder hobo of these obviously vicious people.
Wasn't for no reason.
Completely unprovoked aggression.
Sorry, let me look at the range of produce flame. 30 feet.
I mean, if you're supporting it, why would you restrain him then?
Because I'm seeing what the party's going to do. I'm giving us the
Okay.
option to at least go in together, or let me
Despicable
patch
neutral.
myself up.
Okay, I see. I see him running away, guys. What are we doing?
Your choice, homie. They
What
seem
is
like they
doing?
didn't want to fight.
Can you stop
Yeah.
him?
I actually can't. It was an action to move here. And yeah, I couldn't stop him.
Can you attack him?
Oh, I could try. Actually, I could try and stop him. Hold on. 30 feet, 30 feet.
You can't run away if he's dead.
Valen's reply is, blast him, he's gonna tell the others.
I'm not gonna blast him.
Valen is making wild assumptions about what you can do, don't worry, he's just ignorant.
So
Not a
I'm
lot of
gonna,
spellcasters in his hometown.
I'm gonna move
fuck.
over here, and
Why?
I'm gonna.
No.
Nothing can go wrong here.
We just raised you from the dead, god damn it.
No, I'm for it. Now you guys have to help Valen.
So I'm gonna do a single action gravitational pull.
So based.
Well, we can always not kill them, but then just use their
Aw.
grievously wounded friends to distract the rest of them.
Yeah, there's save. I think no effect.
We
Yep.
could take all their bobble beasts.
Oh, is it a saber suck? That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I would have thought on the critical success it didn't move.
Yeah, critical. Critical failure, it would be knocked prone. Failure, it'd be pulled towards you. I would assume.
Yeah. If it doesn't say it, there's no effect.
Yeah.
Sadness.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right, Azan.
My plan was actually also to grapple Valen, but I see that's already happening. So, could I like pull our elf not friend somewhere else?
Yeah, you could pull them aside.
Alright, I don't really know how to accomplish that.
Yeah, just target them and make a grapple. So using the basic actions macro. Once they're targeted, choose grapple. And then you've got half speed for dragging them, so.
Okay, half of 20 is 10, so I move the bleeding out elf away from Valen's anger.
Okay.
And in general, is kind of, what the hell, man? And lastly, I'll just move. I know it's not like perfect, but try to impose myself between.
Okay.
As I do not want to murder this random pig elf.
Does he have a potion on him or anything?
Who, me or the pig elf?
He haven't
The-
rifled through his pockets yet, so there's no way to know.
Yeah, the vicious pig elf that attacks people unprovoked.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I don't know that yet, and I'm out of actions to look further. So hopefully he does. Maybe he'll, pour something on that poor collarbone wound.
Looking back, still glaring at William, but also very confused and nervous about the presence of Valen. Now that you see me like this, would you eat us?
I don't think you want the honest answer to that question.
What? Who the
Jesus
fuck is
fuck.
William?
You're a disgusting pig.
Well, technically you're the pig. You attacked me.
You're making a really good case for Valen just to sword attack you, William.
Hey, I'm just enacting Shazuru's will, which is to do good by any means necessary. So these people enslaved a creature that just wants treasure, and we need to take that creature from their enslavement to give it up so a humanoid can get free from enslavement. We can reunite them with their mother.
Oh, this is completely OOC, but I think Bubble Beasts are just like massively evil, but okay. But that's fine.
And
Well,
you,
OOC, if they are evil, then they deserve to be in slavery, but not to evil people, good people that have slaves that we need.
and
Okay,
you, dude,
far too complicated.
have some major anger issues.
Valen is not looking at him. He looks like he's about to strangle William.
He is going to do his best to crawl away.
I'll attack him quick.
I'm also gonna appeal to William's sense of practicality and be like, they can help us find the beast.
She's moving pretty good for a guy crawling.
Actually, it would have been there.
I was about to say, man, he's got some speed on him. A jungle crawl.
Alright, that is going to be... Alright, Valen.
Valen notices Williams like grabbed him, and he turns around, and you can tell from his body language, you can't see his face, but he's just bewildered. He's like, "What are you doing, you idiot? You're letting him get away!" And he goes to cuff you, just like non-lethally, not to hurt you, just to disorient you and get free. And Valen is going to attempt an escape. I don't know if I have to target this.
When you ask what I'm doing, I'm just like, hold on. He went down a tunnel. There could be traps. We just have to regroup, and I need to recuperate a bit.
Wizard went alone, and then he goes to cuff you. And let's see how this goes. Oh, I have to target before an attack. Well, is a 22 matching your athletics DC? Fortitude? I don't actually know how that works.
It should be athletics DC, which, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that does. So you are no longer grappled.
Awesome. So he cuffs you and gets free. It probably hurts, but you're not like you lose health hurts. And then he's going to sudden charge. See if I can pull this off correctly.
And just decapitate on the ground.
Oh,
shit.
fuck.
I've done it wrong. No. It's lagging.
I gave him ideas.
Hold up. Sorry, my game is having a bit of a tizzy. It's trying to help me sudden charge and it's messing up.
Even your game is deciding that it's a bad idea.
Well, it's because I clicked it twice, and it's done the overlay 2 times, and it's just dropped my FPS to nothing. I actually think my game froze. I might need to refresh. Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. It's back. For some reason, I'm invisible or something. I've gone blind. I'm transparent.
Let's do this. I'm going to move you over 5 feet. See if that helps.
I think that froze me up. Here we go. Here we go. Now we got it back. All right. Sudden charge 1. And then sudden charge 2.
Whoa, you
And
had
then-
range for that? Holy cow.
Depending on how you move, it may be miscalculating because you moved me manually. Let me calculate. The game let me do it.
Yeah. 25.
Then piss going the wrong way.
Yeah.
At 65, so I'm actually 15 feet further ahead than I need to be. Let's back it up to right there. Oh, I'm still on the measuring tool. Whoops.
Yeah, right in there.
And does that count as being able to see him?
If you can see him, you can see him.
All right, I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
With what? Well, the answer may surprise you. I'm gonna improvise a throwing attack and throw my greatsword.
Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Not letting this dude warn the others. I actually don't know how to do that. Archives of Nethys, answer my prayer. Improvised attack. And Archives of Nethys is having a network error. Alright, guys.
So it might just be you. What was it? It was a.
If you have,
improv
you don't have
check.
proficiency in improvised weapons, then they're just 20 plus your throwing. So
I just take a -2 item penalty, it looks like. And really, the greatsword is a weapon, it's just not a throwing weapon. So, okay. So I need to do a strike and take a -2 item. Great sword and that, and let's roll.
Okay, you're pretty mad and you make a good throw.
He just chucks it like a spear, and damage. I keep forgetting to turn off vicious swing. That definitely doesn't count with this.
Jeez. Alright, and then if you would go ahead and mark your great sword as dropped.
Dropped, yes, absolutely. It is not in my hands.
Nope. This creature looks badly injured at this point. You would be able to see from this point, though, that there is another individual in this cavern.
Oh, oh boy.
Let's see here. As you are now visibly present, they're going to let loose an arrow, or a bolt.
Ready for me. Oh, that's such a narrow hit margin.
As it pierces you for 3 points of damage.
Alright, well, between escaping and throwing the sword, well, the sudden charge and throwing my sword, that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
That deck is surprised.
Alright. This guy's gonna just keep running. Alright, that's gonna bring up Ko.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and follow after these shenanigans. Okay. Seeing nothing. Still not seeing nothing.
Get a little bit further. A
And
very
flank
nice
right
view from.
field. Oh, William.
Sorry, I'm muted. Um, also following shenanigans. I'm going to use an action to move up, and then because I don't see anything, I'm going to target myself and heal myself.
We didn't have to stop. You're fine.
And that's my turn.
Man, you rolled a 2 on that healing. That is.
Oof.
Oh, that's tough.
Alright, Nathan.
Okay, so like running in this far was already a risk. I don't know about going in even deeper.
Val's dropped his sword at this point. He has to get it back. I didn't buy a bow.
It's just like over here, right, where you threw it. It's
It
that hit the
is.
guy, right?
It's right here. I have to move at least that far in to recover it.
I'm just glad he
Okay,
didn't pick it up and come at you with it.
That's why I intimidated him, man. I'm scared. Also,
Yeah,
I also run away from the guy who's chucking great swords.
Oh, there's a dude over there.
There is a dude over there. He just shot me. Valen has a crossbow bolt at his feet that banged off his armor.
Yep.
Still hurt him, but
You do see that they are holding a small crossbow.
How deep does this pool in front of him look like?
It doesn't look like it goes too deep.
that's DM code for difficult terrain.
True. But
That was 15.
Nathan would also have to roll a will save to jump into the water at this point.
Okay.
You need to gravitational pull them into the water.
I've already
Them
cast
wet.
it.
Oh yeah, you're a wizard. You're not a sorcerer.
Oh yeah, you don't even have your greatsword.
I don't. I gotta go get it, man. This is one of the few times where not being able to break up your movement is gonna kind of bite me in the butt.
I'm just gonna use some actions to sort of scout around a little bit so I can see a little bit more. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, I don't see another dude.
I'm happy the wizard of all people committed to this assault with Valen.
How did committing to
Okay,
be one of the first ones in the room work for you last time?
I was not first in the room. I was like
This is
third or
not
fourth.
healing.
But you were
No.
one of the frontliners.
I just got pinned into a corner. Okay, so I'm gonna then turn around and walk back to where I was.
Seen enough. Time to
Yep.
go.
There's a guy over there with the crossbow. Watch out. Then I'll pass turn.
All right, Azan.
Well, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
That's not canon to this world.
You should have
Yeah.
heard me play Chrome. You'd think it was.
That was a different world, a different campaign.
As a DM, I've never wanted to kill someone as much as I did Chrome, to be honest. I loved him and I hated him.
Who's Chrome?
It was,
Imagine a cleric that was pretty much like a Latter-day Saints missionary
yep,
mixed with a Jehovah's Witness.
yep. It was Gerst and I loved it. I hated him.
Over the table, I feel like I have literally nothing in my inventory or abilities to keep this elf pig from dying in the bushes. So I almost hate to say it, but for RP reasons, I'm still going to move over to him.
This was a sign from on high, the celestial realms, that you were supposed to let this bastard die.
Just apply firm, direct pressure to the wound.
And I guess I'm going to speak in Elvish because I know Elvish now apparently, and just try to reassure him that hey, do you have any potions on you? Do you have a healer's kit? Do you have anything on you that I can help you with?
As you walk over to this individual, seeing how grievous their wounds are, you get this feeling of fear and concern just ebbing in your mind. As this individual just lies back against the stone, you see that they're massaging the wound. And it seems like it might be closing.
So Valen, were these the people you said you were after?
Aren't you outside the cave? I can't
No,
answer.
I'm right behind you.
Oh. Well, I'm wrong.
Okay, well, I'm going to verbalize to the elf pig that's still out here to conceal himself. And I guess I'll just haul ass into the cave.
All right.
Because everyone's fucking in there.
All right.
Very cool. He's hauling ass. Valen does take just the millisecond to answer. Yes!
Cool.
But it's like a mountain stance hauling ass, so these are like real heavy clunk
Boom,
footsteps.
boom, boom. All right. Let's.
If I've calculated correctly, then that is
60
20, 20, and 20. So,
All right. Let's see here. You, friend. They're going to spend an action to reload. They're going to take another shot at Valen. Ooh. Ah, dang it. They had a finger caught in their trigger guard, so they pinched it. Now they got a blood blister. Great. Actually, probably just cut off their finger entirely for bleed damage. Alright, they are going to try to escape. Apparently this rat knows how to go through the water.
Not a lot of water in the dirt crust to me.
Alright, Valen.
Alright. First thing I've got to do is stride about there. There's 15. Actually, we're just going to get the... Actually, that's also 15.
Yeah, so right in that area.
Oh, token collect. So it is actually 20. And I have to expand a item interaction, which is one of my actions, to get my sword back up off the ground. And then Valen hurries on to catch up to these people. So this can only be minus 20. I lose 2 of these squares. Let's see. Right there.
Yep, 25 feet.
And that's the end of his turn. He is just running in blind. No idea if this is the right direction. This is the way the pigman went, right?
Yes, the pigman did go that
Okay.
direction.
In turn. He was lucky I couldn't set in charge and get after him.
Alright. Because we are a little after 11, this is going to be the last round. So, just be aware of that. Alright, this is going to go here. That. And... okay. Alright, Ko, your turn.
Okay. I can you. Right. Go ahead and throw a nice little spike rock at him. That's it. Range? Oh, is it?
Oh,
I get that. Oh, nope. Shouldn't be able to. Oh, because it's using the wrong one. That's why. Okay, I can use fire and earth. There we go.
oh yeah. That'll hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Guess we'll shoot him again, but we're gonna use weapon 4. A
You're
miss.
so back. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
All right, William.
All right. 25 feet of movement to get up here. Twenty-five feet of movement to get up here. And an action to raise a shield.
Okay. And with that,
And so it ends.
Yep, we will pick up from there in 4 weeks. Because in 2 weeks I will be on a trip, so I will not have access to my computer or anything. So we will not be playing the last Wednesday of January.
Can't believe the lack of dedication.
I
You're
know.
skipping out on
Apparently,
my
I've got to
birthday,
spend
you
time with the
guys.
family, and this
That's a
other guy
terrible
was going to do
excuse.
a birthday. Yeah.
Oh, so
Terrible
it's a friendship
excuse.
then.
I will point out. I'm just saying. If I didn't have to spend an action to get out of that grapple, I would have caught up to that pig.
Yeah, you probably would have.
Because I would have had 25 feet and then the double stride from charge.
All right, folks. See you later.
Yep.
So it was
See
a
ya.
good session.
Good night.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Good night. Thanks, Sean.
Yeah.